telescope, with that damn tower going up. I don't know how lucky we could have been to do that, but anyway, when about 6 months later, it wasn't quite 6 months after they found the guys in little concentration. All of them was fine.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
So you were in the Pacific.
But they were the first. We called them swimandos. They didn't have
Commandos that swim.
Most of them were professional swimmers. Athletic. They would come in the Navy as first class something, just for a rig. But they went through all that training down at Fort Pierce, Florida, and you didn't want to mess with those boys.
Nope.
Same today.
Same today. You don't want to mess with them.
But like I said, I made 4 more patrols when the war was over. In fact, we was in Portsmouth, New Hampshire when the war was over. We come back for overhaul, and we pulled into Mare Island, and we was going to get our. We moved up. Everything moved up on the base, About 7 days later, oh shit! The Keystone cops had hit. We were putting everything back together, and we were going to Portsmouth, New Hampshire for overall. And everybody was kind of happy about that because that was in late July, and we knew that if we were going to Portsmouth, we'd never have to go back to the Pacific. So, yeah.
So
I enjoyed it.
What was your specialty?
Huh?
What kind of work did you do in the subs?
That's another thing. My first war patrol, I caught the boat at Midway, and we was out about 18, 20 days, and the second class cook almost cut his hand off, and we had to transfer him to another ship that had doctors and whatnot. And like I said, I was a seaman second, just out of sub school, and been mess cooking for 2 or 3 weeks. Because I always helped cook when I could. They drafted my ass and put me in the galley. And I stood watch with a senior. He was a first class, white-headed, 230-pound German. I worked with him for about 5 watches, and then he said, "You got it." There I am. Don't know my ass from a hole in the ground, but I got a last. Anyway, it wound up. I enjoyed it, and we come into Pearl after that run, and we was going to Royal Hawaiian, and everybody was getting their little ditty bag and thing together to go to. And this little ensign came by and told me, "So be sure you sew on your chevrons, Hudson." Chevron, shit. Seems like I don't have chevron. You got 2 little stripes. She said, "No, you made 3rd class cook yesterday." But Freeman, he took the captain into rated me. He rated me first seaman back a month or 2 ago, and then the day before we got in, he rated me 3rd class cook. So, because he didn't want to lose me.
No.
He was a hell of a guy. He was from Lima, Ohio, and he ran away from home when he was 14 years old, and drove stakes with Barnum and Bailey for 3 years before he could join the Navy.
Really?
And he was some kind of fella. I really liked that guy.
Oh yeah.
So they kept you as a cook your entire career?
Yeah, I mean, I just got, but well, hell, I retired as the chief commissary.
Yeah.
And Monday was my 50th anniversary and retired out of the Navy.
Man. And they probably didn't pay you much either, did they?
Well, I'm about to get even with them for that pay they didn't give me when I was in. Really.
Oh yeah.
Hey, really, we got paid better than normal.
Yeah.
Submariners did. That was one of the things that let me make a decision to stay in. Was I lived in Dunlap. My daddy had a coal mine. That's another reason I was going to get the hell out of Dunlap.
You don't want to work in a coal mine.
Anyway,
and then here in Chattanooga, there's an Asian market on.
There wasn't a $50 a week job in Chattanooga area. And I was a third class cook on drawing Submariner sea pay. I was drawing $117 every 2 weeks.
He was just a.
And so what's that shit? I get out of here and for a cut in pay. So the Navy helped me out though.
His first book.
They come out with you could re-enlist for 2 years, and they give you 30 days leave, and paid you 5 cents a mile to and from your leave address. Well, I don't know who the hell wrote that up, but he was crazy. Like I said, we was in Portsmouth, New Hampshire. So when I go to San Diego on leave.
Made some money.
You know.
Oh. Speedboat.
Yeah. I've heard about that my whole life.
5 cents a mile to and from Portsmouth and San Diego was $386.
I get no special dispensation on that.
What I did though, I stopped in Boston, sent a telegram to the ship, change of address. I'm in Chattanooga, Tennessee. Made it legal. Otherwise, they'd have got me, I guess. And come 47, things hadn't changed that much. I mean, and they still had that little 2 year. I shipped for 2 then. But in 49, I was up at Philadelphia. I just caught the Senate, 408, and we were going to Panama. They were, Squadron 6 was down in Panama. Shit, I shipped for 6. That way I can't turn around.
Yep.
Yeah. I'm still here drawing the Navy pay.
So back in the war patrols, did you get into any skirmishes?
I didn't exactly hear you.
In the war patrols, did you get involved in any firefights?
Oh yeah. We set up other torpedoes.
Yeah.
And we got a lot of depth charges too. We picked up one flyer off of the Philippines.
And the captain came down, and they were like, "Oh."
Then about 4 or 5 days later, we got into a battle with a bunch of these destroyers. They dropped 72 depth charges on us.
72.
And that flyer said, "Don't ever pick me up again."
I'd rather swim.
Don't ever pick me up again.
You have to tell them that there's no submarines sunken in the sky, but there's plenty of planes that are at the bottom of the ocean.
How are you guys up in Tracy City?
Yeah.
This is nice.
It
I've
is.
lived around here all my life. Except, well, not really well as a neighbor. But I had never been on this damn river.
Really?
Not even fishing or anything.
Huh. Should have brought a fishing
I'm
rod.
glad I took this thing. Well, I wouldn't have missed it if I could. Any way I could do it.
Yep.
It ain't easy. You get tired, but
Well, it turned out to be a beautiful day.
yeah. Oh, this is a nice day.
Actually, it was
Nice day.
everybody was like.
I got my daughter here, Lisa,
Hi.
and
Hi.
my
I'm Dan.
son,
Hi, Dan. I'm Lisa.
Meet ya.
I'm Terry.
and
Hi, Terry.
my grandson.
Mm-hmm.
How you doing?
He lives with me and
Yeah.
I'm taking care of him.
Good
But
kid.
he goes to UTC also.
What are you studying?
Industrial engineering.
Okay, very good.
Yeah. Where are you guys from?
I just moved here. I'm in Ottawa.
Uruguay. When I first heard about these bases, the only one, closest one was that one in Cleveland.
Politics and more in.
Oh shit! It was just too far away too far in Snaky to even think about, But then I run into Alex just after they started and one of the guys that lives in Spencer picks me up at Dunlap and brings me. Bobby Felton. Hell of a nice guy.
Absolutely.
And if you really knew his history.